Hi, my fellow IBDers. Today is day 2 of IBD Awareness Week, and today's topic is going to be about college life with IBD. Now, me being a college graduate, I know about what it's like to go to college with Crohn's, or for some people, Colitis, and I just want to say that it is possible for you to go to school. There are ways, when I was diagnosed my junior year of college, and I can say that it was very, very hard, I guess would be the word, to deal with it. I was diagnosed in December, which is funny because, you know, this is also IBD Awareness Week, and I was diagnosed at the end of the month. But I remember I was like really sick, like when I was coming to the coming semester. I was on like Acyclovir, prednisone, a bunch of things, that we all definitely don't like. Everyone knows about prednisone, how much I hated that when I was on it. But I mean, just be open and honest with your professors because they don't know that you're sick. It's not like I know it's hard to talk about. Trust me, like I had one bad experience with a professor when I told them about my disease, and that was it. Like normally I would have like, most of the time I had good experiences. Like people would be like, oh, we understand where you're coming from. Like I would literally, like my second semester or whatever of like university, because I was a transfer student, I I used to pass in homework late. Like the teacher would give me full credit because they know my circumstances. I'm sick. I used to go like to the doctors. Miss school. Um, he used to let me pass in papers late and still give me full credit. So like there's teachers that are willing to work with you. Other teachers that did that to me when I was sick was actually my last semester in college. I remember one of my professors. I was sick for 2 weeks, like really sick, and she let me take one of my tests like way after everyone else, so like the following week or whatever. Like she was like, "Oh, you look so sick." She knew that I was pretty much down in the dumps with what I was going through with Crohn, and she was like, "Oh, well, you don't look like you're in the shape to take the test now." So she let me like miss the class, and then I ended up missing that whole week, and then I came back the next week, and then she was like, "Oh, like you have plenty of time to study. Here's your test." So like, there are teachers that are willing to work there with you. You just have to be open and honest with them. I know it's easier said than done, trust me, because I, for one, didn't want to reveal I had an illness to like anyone unless the situation called for it. But when I started getting sick again in college, you know, then I started to say like I need to like be honest with these professors, and there would literally be teachers that in my college where they would be like, "Oh, if you're sick, just go." And then, like I said, then it was this like other teacher I had because I have to give you the flip side of it because there's always like there's always going to be people that understand. There's going to be people that say they understand, but then when it comes down to it, they don't. Like I had one professor where she would be like, instead of saying, "Oh, leave when you're sick," she would say, "You need to stay. You need to try to stay as long as you can because we're going over like this material and that material." And it's like you don't really have a time span of how long you can stay, especially when you're sick. If you're sick, you just IBD is. You just have to go. It's not like the teacher didn't understand. Let's put it that way. But most of them did. Like 9 out of 10 times they understood what I was talking about. And gave me the leeway for it. Um, Another thing too, I should tell you all what I did is make sure if you're sick in college or whatever, and you feel like you can't go, there are ways. Like I took hybrid courses where like you go once a week and then everything else is done online. Okay, there's one way you can do it. And then another way I did it was I would just take fully online courses. Okay, so that way that you're home, just in case you have to use the bathroom or whatnot. Because some teachers are very just out of order with using the bathroom constantly type of thing. It's like a disruption in class or whatever they want to call it. But for us people that have a chronic illness and we need the bathroom, they have to understand that. Um, let's see. Uh, I did well in college. Like I just want to give people inspiration because I know that people who are in high school right now that are sick or whatever, they like think, oh well, I can't go to college or whatever. Like you will go to college when you get better. Like I always say, your health comes first. They actually told me during like before my last semester began, they wanted me to take it off. Like my professors were like, oh, you're kind of like too sick and stuff, and it'll be okay if you just like take a semester off and you have to worry about yourself. But at the end of the day, I was like, I want to like finish. I'm not gonna just forsake one semester because I'm sick. Like I can go while I'm sick. I'll just work around my disease. So that's when I took like 2 online courses and 3 hybrids because you know obviously of course you have to see if they're available, but at the same time that's the way that you guys can get through college. If your university offers that, it's a benefit. I know a lot of times like most of the time classes are you know, in class. But there will be those times where you see that there's an online class you can snag or a hybrid course you can get, and that way you guys can, you know, not worry about, oh, what if I'm sick, what do I do? Because trust me, I had those worries, I would be in pain, I would be so consumed with just worrying a lot, and then teachers would always like calm my fears and be like, oh wait, like it's okay, like if you're sick and stuff, you can leave, like I had really understanding teachers, and I'm so thankful for that because I don't even think I would be able to get through college, like, you have to just be, I just learned you have to be open and honest with you because people, there are like understanding people in the world, and you just have to have faith and just open up. I know it's hard, but I have faith in everyone out there that they can do that. So if you're in high school, you can go to college, and I believe in you. So this is the video for day 2 of IBD Awareness Week. You see, I'm wearing kind of like a purple. See, I always wear. Obviously, I don't have purple in my closet, so I wear like things that have hints of purple. Like as I mentioned in a previous post, where I talked about like my graduation, I wore like a tie with purple in it. So that's what I'm doing like every day this week. I'm finding like shirts in my closet that have like this even like specks of purple. I don't even care. I just want to like support. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope that if you're in high school that this kind of motivated you to know that you can do it. I did well in college. I studied my butt off. But it's hard dealing with the stress. But if you can find ways to deal with stress in other forms, then you can make it through. Like I believe in all of you. So have a great rest of your day 2 for IBD Awareness Week. Yay! And I'll see you guys for day 3. Bye!